Derbyshire's hopes dashed as Lancashire opened 300-run lead. Day 2 in Liverpool was a tough one for Derbyshire. A batting collapse left them 61 for 7 at one point in the day, before Harvey Hussain and Matty McKiernan dug in to rescue their side. The former put on 44 to help the score to 120 for 7 at the close of play. Hussain took himself to the cusp of 50 at the resumption. His edge flew between the legs of second slip for 4. The half-ton came soon after. A loose shot to Balderson squirted away for 2 to reach the landmark. After their difficult second day with the bat, reaching 150 was an important moment for Derbyshire. Hussain was the man to ensure his side reached that figure, and the 8th wicket partnership was soon worth 100. McKiernan and Hussain batting well together. But McKiernan would fall in Burrows' next over. His LBW wicket was a bit more straightforward than that of Critchley's on day 2. The hosts' total was getting closer, the deficit dropping below 50. But disaster struck for Derbyshire. Hussain, edging towards a ton, was removed by Morley. Lamb was entrusted with the second new ball, but the shine was taken off of it almost immediately. The number 11 Moulton smashed him for 6 into the car park. The magic number was 200. Without it, Derbyshire's chances of reaching Lords were virtually dead in the water. And the dream was all but over at the hands of the impressive Lamb. Melton looked for another big shot to reach the total and was bowled for 11. The visitors all out for 195, their lead an academic 24, and just top spot in the group, virtually all that was left to play for. Where Derbyshire struggled, Lancashire excelled. The confidence in the visitors drained, and at the resumption Jennings and Davis piled on the runs. They were batting at a serious rate. Derbyshire's advantage was erased after less than 8 overs. Davis fired his way to a 45-ball 50, the home side now just 20 runs shy of 3 figures. Jennings saw his side to 100 in style. Critchley smashed down the ground for 6. Davis continued, busy at the crease, while Jennings was happy to frustrate at the other end. They'd reached tea at 126 for 0, a perfect start to the Lancashire second innings, and the visitors' hopes of winning the North Group under real threat. Davis announced his return to the crease with a maximum off McKiernan, but he'd fall in the next over, out to Critchley for 86, a victim of his own intrepid innings. Lancashire were batting rapidly. Jennings was now joined by the in-form Bohannon. The England opener's innings was less flashy than that of Davis, but he got his reward too, another 50 to his name. The duo traded sixes, Bohannon blasting McKiernan, Jennings carting Critchley. Their partnership was worth 50 off just 59 balls, and a reverse sweep off Critchley for 4 saw the total tick up to 200 runs as Lancashire looked to set Derbyshire a tough total. Jennings looked to replicate the shot, but only found Godalming at mid-wicket, out for 81. Jones fell to Critchley, Madsen with the catch. Bohannon would be unable to replicate his first innings heroics. He edged a catch to Madsen to go for 35. The skipper Villas followed, caught at mid-off by Rees. Lavelle's stay was brief too. He was trapped in front for 7. Lamb ensured Lancashire past 250, the side now looking to a lead of 300. Balderson batted with intent, the latest man to send the spinner over the boundary. His effort took the lead past 300. He'd take the total to 300 too, cutting Madsen to the boundary for 4. A single took him to his maiden first-class 50, his effort coming from just 45 balls. And he'd enjoy himself with the final ball of the day. He came down the wicket to Critchley and sent him into the sight screen for 6. Lancashire finished the day on 312 for 6, with a substantial lead of 336 and 4 wickets in hand. They'd all but ensured Derbyshire will be unable to pick up the win vital to keep their hopes of an unlikely final appearance alive, and in the process given rivals Yorkshire a hand in their quest to win the group.